got more yarn. But all these yarn I do have projects for. They are all gonna be like fall, for my fall winter projects. So that's my justification. This came like a few days ago, but I haven't opened it yet, so we are going to do a little bit of an unboxing, first impression type. If you guys are not familiar with Hobbii, which I'm sure most of you are, because some of these yarn I got them because I saw many of you use it on our Discord server. Hobbii is an online yarn store based in Copenhagen, and one of the things that I like about Hobbii is that they have so many great selection. Like, they have so many different types of yarn, different blends of fibers, and the color selection, guys. If you've been watching me for a while, you know the colors are gonna get me every time. Like, the range of colors that they have took me quite a while to like browse and then look through everything and then decide eventually what I wanted for my project. But let me show you what I got. This one I'm most excited about. I've been wanting to try this forever, guys. This is the Tea Time XL Tea Time Cake. I think this is like a bigger version of the original Tea Time yarn, but honestly, like, someone posted this on the Discord server and I'm like, what is that yarn? What is that yarn? I need to get it. But I never really had a project that I know I was going to use this yarn for until now. I really want to make a scarf with this, but like, okay, originally I wanted to make a scarf with this, but right now I'm leaning more towards maybe like a crochet shrug, but I feel like I might have enough to make both. I don't know, maybe like a chunky scarf or a crochet shrug sleeve type of thing. But this is in the color Chai. They are all like named based on different types of teas, so you know your girl's gonna get it. Nothing is more fall than like a hot cup of tea. If you know me, you know I love my teas. I love my hot teas, my milk teas. So this was one of the ones that I was like, I need to get this. Normally when I buy yarn, I already have a project that I want to buy the yarn for. But if you guys are the opposite of me, if you guys usually like to browse and then look for project ideas, they have like a little section that you can go on, like on the website under the listing of the yarn, and then they have so many different patterns for you to browse so you can get some ideas of what to make. The next one that I picked up, this one I'm so excited about. It's a pack like this. Okay, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it's a lot like bouncier, and it's really soft. This is so soft. I thought it would be like, I thought it was going to be more rough and rustic feeling, but this is the upcycle alpaca blend. It's the only time that like I wanted to try out the yarn, but I don't have a project for. So I was looking through, you know, like the pattern recommendations, all of that, but I decided I am going to be knitting a skirt with this yarn because it has like, I feel like this blend is the perfect blend to make a skirt. It has 34% acrylic, 33% alpaca, and 33% wool. I know alpaca has a very nice drape, that's why I wanted something that has alpaca in it to make a skirt. And I saw my favorite things knitwear posted this picture of a skirt that she knitted up, and it looks really cute. But I've been wanting to knit a skirt for a very long time, like a mini skirt. So this is going to be so perfect for fall with this color. I really wanted to try out this yarn because it is upcycled. All of the fibers in here are repurposed fibers, which is very nice, and the colors is just very earthy, very fall, very cutesy, very cozy vibes. It's listed as a worsted weight, but I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like a thicker DK maybe. I don't know. With this, I I'm planning to freehand this skirt because I feel like it's pretty straightforward. It's just like I just need to do a calculation from my waist to my hip and then figure out how much to increase. So I will have to make a swatch for this. Third and fourth kind of combined because I got a sweater quantity of the Friends wool to make a red sweater, and I picked up the kid silk mohair to go with it. Okay, look at the color match. Let me take this out the back so you can see properly. Guys, look at this color. I got the Friends wool, the color selection for this yarn, guys. It took me so long to like finally, I knew I wanted a red, but they have so many different shades of red. And they have a lot of like nice fun colors. For a wool yarn, this one is pretty affordable. Kind of matches my nails. Low-key. For a wool yarn, this one is pretty affordable. And they have like a bulk buy option where if you buy more, it gets cheaper. So like I bought 10, so it only comes out to $3.30 per skein. So if you're planning to like buy or like make a sweater, this is a good deal. If you buy anything across the Friends family, all of the colors, they match exactly. So I picked up, this one is color number 42 from the Friends wool, and I also got the exact same color 42 from the kid silk. And look at that match. And look at the match with my nails. The kid silk also has a bulk buy option. If you buy more, it's cheaper. So like I said, if you plan to make a sweater holding 2 strands of yarn, this is a very good deal. This little combo, I am planning to make a off-the-shoulder sweater type kind of thing. I did attempt to make this last year. I wanted to wear it for my birthday, which is at the end of December. Does this not scream December? And yeah, I did try to make this last year with different yarn, and I started like in December. I wanted to wear it at the end of December, and I started it in the middle of December. Who did I think I was? Of course, I didn't finish it on time, so this year we are going to start early. I'm going to be following a free tutorial by the Knotical on YouTube. I did start that project last year with the same pattern as well, but maybe I'm thinking maybe I will do like a few modifications. I want the folded part of the shoulder sweater to be 2x2 rib. I'll put like a inspo pic up somewhere on the screen, but that's like the vibe that I'm going for. I want it a little oversized, and I will probably do 2x2 instead of like a straight stockinette. So this one I will have to also make a swatch because that tutorial is made to measure, so I need to know my gauge exactly. Someone was making Olga sweater with this yarn on the Discord server, and I'm like, the colors look so pretty. I think they're using like 2 different shades of blue, and they look so great. That's why I wanted to pick this up and then try out this yarn. They also sent me the cutest little tote bag. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna be using this for one of my projects. Isn't that so cute? But yeah, that's everything I got. I will show you when I make swatches for these projects. I think these projects are gonna be like, I should start early. I really want the skirt. I want to like knit this up as fast as I can because I want to wear it. It's gonna be like a mini skirt. I'm planning to do like a little slit. I don't know. I will show you what I end up doing. These two I need to make swatches for, and this one maybe, I don't know. I am spontaneous like that. So I will show you guys what I'm up to, and yeah, welcome to the new vlog, I guess. For these two projects today. These two yarn are both the same weight. They're both listed as worsted weight yarn. If I end up using the same needle size, I won't have enough needles to work on both projects at the same time. So we have to figure that out. They both like worsted weight, but this one I'm gonna be holding it with a mohair, so maybe I can go up half a needle size or maybe one needle size. The skirt I'm gonna freehand, so I definitely need to know the gauge for this yarn because I need to do calculations and then I need to like measure and stuff. And this one as well, I'm following like a made to measure pattern, so I need to know the gauge so I can do the calculations and all that. So we are going to make swatches and then we have to block the swatches so it's more accurate that way. So let's go make some swatches. Let's start with this one. I usually just follow the recommended needle size on here on the label. So this one is 100 grams per 200 meters, and then the recommended needle is 4.5, I don't know if you can see, 4.5 millimeters. And then I'll look at like the stitches, number of stitches right here. If it says 19 per 10 centimeters, I'll do like 23 stitches. So I have 2 extra stitches on each side. And then, excuse my nails, but yeah. I do want the fabric of this to be a little bit denser because I want the skirt to be a little bit fitted, so I might try 4 millimeter and then see how I like it, and then we will go from there. Very satisfying center pull. Swatch is done, and now we're gonna do the red. So the recommended needle for this is 4, sorry it's a little bright, 4 to 4.5 millimeter because I'm gonna be holding this with mohair, so I'm gonna go up to a 5 and see how it looks. As for this, I do like how it looks. I feel like it's not too tight. I mean, it looks a little tight right now, but we're going to block it, and because of the alpaca and acrylic in this, I feel like it will get a little looser and drapier after blocking. So I think we can go with 4 millimeter. But yeah, let's do this one and then we can block both of these swatches. camera because my camera died. For this one I did half stockinette and then half 2x2. 2x2 is looking so gorgeous. Look at that. Because for this sweater is gonna be stockinette and then with a folded rib. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna look so good, guys. Okay, so I used 5mm for this. It's looking a little bit gappy, but let's see how the stitches bloom after blocking. And I also use the same needle size for the ribbing. Usually I go down 1 needle size for the ribbing, but because this sweater is more of like a loose fit, oversized looking kind of vibe, so I think I might just use the same. I think it should be fine with the same needle size for both the ribbing and the stockinette. So we are going to block these two swatches. Normally I don't make swatches this this big, like lengthwise, because if I'm following a pattern I don't worry too much about roll gauge, because like you measure the piece by centimeters anyway, so it doesn't really matter how many rolls it is. Like you don't measure it by rolls, because for this one I'm doing increases lengthwise, so I need to calculate like the increasing intervals for my skirt. So I do need to know the roll gauge for this. But yeah, we are going to go and block these two now. Okay guys, both of my swatches are dried and they're looking super nice. Look at this. This red is so gorgeous. Like I'm so excited to knit this, but I think I'm gonna start this one first, the skirt, because I want to wear it. I want to wear it right now, so I'm gonna knit this one first. When I'm done with this, I will start this immediately. I've never felt a yarn like this before. It feels a little bit like a cotton yarn before blocking, but then after blocking it feels really nice. It's not like as soft and bouncy as 100% acrylic yarn would be, but I don't know, it's just like a nice unique texture, and it is a little bit splitty, but it doesn't really bother me that much. So if that is something that bothers you, just be aware of that. This one bleeds a little bit when blocking, but I think all saturated colors yarn do bleed, so just be mindful of that if you're using this with like as a stripe with different colors in your project. But the stitches did bloom and then they look very nice, so I think I'm gonna go with this needles for this project. And then 2x2 rib looks amazing as always, so I am very excited for this. I'm gonna knit the skirt first because I just want to wear it ASAP. So I did the math, like I mentioned earlier, I did all the math to figure out like the number of stitches I need to cast on and then like my increases, but it's kind of hard to explain. If you guys want to know the exact measurement or how I did the calculations, I will list it on my Ravelry page. It will be under this project, so if you want to know you can check it out. But I'm gonna cast this on later. I want to work on my Olga a little bit, and then maybe I'll cast this on later and I will show you. But yeah. I cast it on my skirt. I didn't realize that I'm using my 4mm needles from my interchangeable needle set for another project, so I have to use my spare needles, but that's fine. It works just as well. Cast it on and I did the first row, and I did add 2 stitch markers. This one is gonna be the beginning of the round, and then this one is gonna be the halfway mark. So these are gonna be like the sides of the skirt, so it's gonna look like this. And then I'm gonna be doing increases on the 2 sides of the skirt, so there's no seam like in the middle in the back. So I am going to be just knitting this in the round. I'm not doing any increases yet. For the waistband, I am going to add this elastic waistband. So I need to knit, this one is 1 inch thick, so I need to knit maybe like 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and then I will be able to fold this, the waistband, into half, and then add this in the middle. But yeah, I just need to knit it like wide enough to like cover this, fold it, and then I can continue knitting the rest of the skirt. But I will show you when I do this. I'm gonna follow a tutorial. I've done like folded edge before. I think it's pretty similar. Like instead of just folding it without nothing, I just add this in the middle and then sew it together. So as I was casting this on, the yarn was getting a little bit splitty. Now it's not too bad anymore, so that's something to note. So yeah, just gonna go work on this now. Skirt. I already added the elastic band. So I did folded stockinette edge. Sorry, my cat and dog are playing. So like when you do the folded edge, right, you need to knit the length like 2 times longer. So my elastic band is 1 inch, so I did like 2.5 inches of knitting, and then I folded, and then I knit my life stitches to the cast on edge. I didn't realize like halfway through that I should add my elastic band as I was like folding it along the way. So it was really, I was struggling to put the band in later, like after I already closed half of the edge. I don't know if this is making any sense, but I was struggling, so I had to like thread the band through this like big needle that I have, and then I put it through. But anyway, I think I cut the band a little too long, so it's not looking very smooth. It's like bunching up a little bit, but I hope blocking will like smoothen it out a little. It's like here, it's like bunching up, like the stitches are bunching a little bit here. I've done 2 increases already, so I have 2 stitch markers like I mentioned before. One at the beginning of the round and then one at the halfway mark, and then I do kind of like a raglan increase, so I do make one right before the mark and then make one left after the mark. I don't know if what I want to call this. It's giving mushroom, like the color just looks like a mushroom to me, so maybe I'll call it like a mushroom skirt. I don't know. That's my progress on the skirt. I am very excited. It's looking like it's gonna be a little bit big, but you never know. I'm gonna like try this on as soon as I can, like when I'm done with all the increases, and then maybe I can try this on and see. I haven't been knitting on anything else this week, only the skirt, so I don't really have much update on my Olga. I'm just like still working on the body. I don't have much progress on this either. That's everything that I have been up to this week. Just a little bit of Olga, mostly my skirt. I think that is it for this video. I don't want it to be too long. I just want to say thank you again to Hobbii for sending me these yarns, these lovely yarn to try out. I am excited to like start the other 2 projects as well. If you guys want to see what I make with them, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me today. Thank you for knitting and crocheting with me. I hope you have a great day or night, month, or week, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you very soon.